What's up, collective? It's your girl Aqua May, and I am here for a quick message, okay? We're going to check in, see what's happening, tap in, okay? This could be a quick weekend message or whenever you catch the reading, it's the perfect time for you to catch it, okay? So take what resonates, leave the rest for whoever else may need it, and let's keep it going, all right? So hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you need any details about me, that's in the description box. Check that out. All right. Personal readings are available. All right. So let's tap in. Let's get started. Oh, I just put lotion on my hands. My hands are oily. But let's get ready. Okay. So, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides, thank you for being here with us today in the collective. All right. Our higher selves are in alignment with the universe, and God is always and forever with us. All right, so what we got going on in the collective's energy right now? What's going on? What's going on that they need to be aware of? Let's get some messages. Whoa. All right, let's get, there we go. We have intensification and the healer. Okay, I'm seeing like a farmer's market. Power, all right. Getting yourself up, getting yourself together, getting yourself prepared for something here. Um, you may be preparing for a trip or something like that, but I'm seeing like a farmer's market, getting something healthy, getting something good, okay? Replenishing yourself, all right? Putting work into something, making something feel good, smell good, whatever it is, all right? Doing something that's going to bring things together, okay? Being out in nature is important at this time, all right? I see this energy of reclaiming your power. I see this energy of like exercise and motivation and all of that. It's really good energy. I like this. Okay, things that definitely I feel like you are powering up at this time. That's what I feel. That energy of being like a charge, some type of charge. Okay, charging your battery, recharging your battery. Okay, drinking teas, making soup. Okay, birds. You may hear a lot of birds at this time. If actually the birds have been going crazy over by me, so but the birds are out, okay? And that can mean a lot of different things. Um, Somebody here could be going shopping for something, getting something of use, getting something of importance that you may need, okay? Something that's going to make your life better, make things feel good, or just, I don't know, refreshing your space, okay? I really get this energy of putting energy back into something, okay? Something that's, like if you have free time, use your free time wisely. Okay, use it with purpose. Don't just kind of let time pass you by, right? Because I feel like the energy right now is very intense. So it's like whatever you do, it's going to amplify it, right? So, amplify. Use that to your advantage. Okay. But somebody's definitely feeling very good about themselves, right? They're working on something to make it better, whatever that may be. Okay, whatever that may be. All right. So let's get some clarity here. For this intensification, something definitely is like, uh, okay, reconciliation is here. So there's an intensification of things being put together. Okay, somebody may be getting auto repair or something like that, getting things fixed, getting your car washed. All right, I'm seeing very like getting back to the basics type of energy. um, you may need to wipe down things, clean up things. Right, this is a good time to do some cleaning, some clarification, right? Some clarity, bringing clarity into your space so that things can fit together or can feel right, right? Feng shui type of thing. If you need to rearrange your room or something, okay. You may also be feeling something, maybe feeling a little bit out of place or something like that, and you're trying to figure out what it is. So you start to move about, right? It's like this certain energy that you have, and you need to put used to it. Okay, but you're coming back together. We got the healer and life purpose. Okay, so you're working on yourself at this time, which is perfect. Okay, I feel like you're learning here too, though. You're learning how to better do something, how to pick better, how to like get more knowledge on something here, on how something works, right? If you're taking new plants or new taking new herbs or something like that, like learning all the benefits and the properties of it and how it's going to help you, what it's going to do. Somebody could be going crystal shopping. Okay. I hear the birds right now outside my window. They chirping loud. Okay. The birds are out. But the life purpose card talks about you doing what you got to do. Standing in your purpose. Okay. But this is also finding something or getting something of purpose for you or for something that you have, right? It's like, I keep seeing this energy of like going shopping and finding something that is going to um, do something for you, right? It's something of use. This could be even like kitchen. This is like basic stuff, right? I'm seeing back to the basics. Like there could be certain things that you have that are old that you just need to replace. All right, it's like it's not so much like, oh, it's a whole new direction. It's just like I'm getting something better here, right? Something is outdated, something is old. So getting something that's more up to date, getting something repaired so that it's working better. Okay, this is that time to do that. Like getting in that shed, cleaning out those closets, all that type of stuff. Okay, making another card here. Let me clarify this power here. We have good luck. Good. I like good luck. You have this black cat here, right, with the power. Um, I love it. I love it because I just feel like this is a lot of productive energy. Things you're getting a lot of work done. You're getting things done, right? The weekend. If this is like the weekend that you're seeing this message, sometimes we just want to do nothing. We want to relax when it. But this is very productive. Getting out there and doing something, like I said, shopping, fixing something, or going to all the things that you may have said you wanted to do. It's like you find time for it now. And this is things that are for a personal gain. This is things that are not for like everyone else. Okay. This is putting back into yourself, right? You may need to replace some things, right? You may have been running low on something and you need to replace it. So it's time to replace it. Okay. So take it as it resonates. Take it as it resonates. That's what I'm getting. Okay, I keep hearing the term basic. Something is very basic. No, let me get these. Let's clarify what's happening here with this reconciliation and intensification for the collective. You have the Seven of Wands. That's definitely intense energy. Okay, this is not a time for you to just kind of sit down, right? I feel like you got to put the energy to use. There's a certain momentum that's around you. There's a certain push, right, for something here that's around you. Maybe you thought you were going to be resting, okay, but it's not time to rest. You have the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, it did show up in reverse, but I think I had it in a deck like that. So, but the Nine of Cups, Nine of Cups, the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Let me get my words properly together. You are getting something together, getting things in order, organization, very independent energy, right? Playing your part, doing what you got to do, right? There's a lot going on, and you're just fitting yourself into where you can maybe help in a situation or just play your part, right? Don't overextend yourself. Okay, so there may be places where you can like have extra time or extra room for something, but don't overdo it. Okay, I feel like you're trying to get something back in place, back in order. Okay, and that's a good thing. This is the time to do it. It's like you're doing it in a moment's notice, right? Not really thinking about it. Like, let me just get it going. The Devil is here, so it's like it's something that's just sitting there staring at you. Something that's just sitting there waiting for you with this Devil energy. All right. This Devil is showing me something here needs to be cleaned. It needs to be put back into order. All right. Something could feel like it's in disarray or something like that. All right. There's a lot of preparation that needs to be done. Right. This is also some type of a test of like how much you can bear, right? How much you can actually do in a situation. Don't overdo it. That's what I keep saying too. Don't overdo it. Stick to the basics. You don't got to go overboard. It doesn't have to be over the top. Okay? So something doesn't need to be like, if somebody's planning a party or planning something to do something, it doesn't have to be like, like the image I'm seeing is somebody wanting something very glamorous, but the glamour may not be a reality, right? It's like there's something here about like having, how do I say this? Like, you don't have to have the $10,000 crystal ball, right? You can find a crystal ball that looks like a replica or a dupe or something like that. I'm hearing like you can find something just as amazing in quality. So it's like, don't break your back, don't break your neck to have this like standard that's almost impossible to keep up with. Okay, somebody here could definitely be trying to, yeah, the Hierophant is, somebody is trying to get you to do what they want, and it's like a way that you're supposed to do something. You have a certain order, you have a certain vision, you have a certain way that you do something, and somebody could definitely be like trying to get you to step outside of what you're comfortable with. Okay, somebody's like, hey, let's go drinking. Maybe you don't drink anymore, right? Hey, let's go to this place. And it's like, I don't really go there anymore. But it's like you have something else here to replace it with, right? So you don't feel so obligated to be dragged into it, right? You're not so easily tempted by this. Okay. The Hierophant, though, is telling you to stay on track and make sure that it's of something of purpose. Okay, you could have a Capricorn or a Taurus that is here that is, has some sort of effect on the situation. You have the Five of Cups. I'm hearing a past life, like you worked on something definitely with this Five of Cups. You've gotten yourself out of a certain way of living, a certain way of feeling, right? But it's like at times you may go back to it. You have the Four of Wands, and that's because I feel like there's something here that gets overlooked in some sort of way, and it becomes some sort of issue. So pay attention to that. I feel like this is also like uh, it being mindful of who you invite into your home. You may get people around you right now who are in need of some sort of like really healing energy or advice or something like that. Like this could be somebody that's in a pickle, that's in a bind, right? And they want your spiritual advice. They want your, or they look up to you with your advice in some sort of way. They need your help. I don't know. But I feel like this type of energy here, you have to be mindful of it, of people kind of trauma dumping. Okay? You have trauma dumping type of energy. Oh, what fell? Yep, I'm hearing next. The Wheel of Fortune came out. I'm hearing next. Like, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to deal with that. Like, this is not my problem. I'm not inviting this in here. The Four of Wands is the home card, right? You see that tent? It's like, I can be with you out here. Me and you, we have, I don't know. It's like you could have people that they don't know where you live, right? You haven't invited them into your home, and they feel like they want that connection with you in some sort of way. They want to have that space, but it's like you have some sort of boundary set up where you're keeping them on the outside. Okay, it's like, no, you can't get in. Yeah, we used to party. Yeah, we used to do this. Yeah, we used to do that, but you can't come in. You can't enter into my space here. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune is like I said, next. That's what I hear. Okay, so expect something unexpected here to come about, but this is also that testing energy of saying, uh, how much do you trust somebody? How naive are you to a situation, right? Are you just going to let anything in? Are you using a discernment? All right. Are you letting your emotions speak for you right now? Do you feel bad for somebody? Is your empathy, pulling at your heartstrings, right? You have to look at that. You have to assess the situation, I'm hearing. Okay. Assess the situation. You can't just let everybody in. It's like, I really do see this like something here of somebody trying to get on your good side so that you can let them in. They can get closer to the inside, right? So they can see what you got going on, so they can come in and try to bring in their type of sad energy, their type of like depressive energy, their worries, their woes, right? You may not even realize, it just feels like a really good connection. Everything feels great, but as soon as you let this person in completely, it's like you see the flip side of a situation, or the flip side of, the real story behind something. So don't take a gamble so easily. Okay, there's nothing wrong with gambling. I ain't gonna say it's not, because sometimes we got to take those risks in life, but be careful what it is. Oop. You have the World and the Eight of Cups, so it's telling you no. Like you're telling someone else no. Okay, so something here is not meant for you to let in. Right, this person, this thing shouldn't be let in. It shouldn't be entering into your space. Okay, somebody could have like some type of build up in some sort of way. If you live in like, I don't know why I'm seeing like a country area, like certain things get built up. I don't know. Certain connections get built up. I don't know. I'm seeing like vines, weeds, and all of that type of stuff. So it's something that tries to enter. It shouldn't be in that space. You know exactly what that is, right? So if there is something here that you got to stop at the door. It's like, nope, you can't come in, right? There's an alarm of some sort here. Something here could be alarming. You noticing some sort of red flag. As soon as you thought something was going real good, you start to notice actually how it's not, right? This is you. Um, this is when you gotta like not wear those rose-colored glasses, right? You gotta stop before you get in too deep with something. All right. I'm also seeing the energy too of somebody who wants to. Hey, Julie, how you doing? Um, Somebody who needs to step out of some type of inside something that they're holding in, or like if you've been in for the past couple of weeks, you haven't really done nothing. It's like you should go out and do something that's going to be um, that's going to give you some type of fulfillment. It's going to bring you out of some sort of state of that you were in, right? You were in some sort of flow state, and it's time to come out of that flow state, but also, again, blocking what is flowing in. Don't give everything access so easily to you. Okay, so take that how it resonates. Okay, let's clarify the power and the good luck that we have. I feel like you definitely have luck on your side, and that's always a good thing. You have strength coming out, Leo energy. All right, this Leo energy is showing me that you're not just up to do anything. I feel like something here definitely is just like, I got better things to do, and it's almost like in a cocky way. And I don't like, you got to think of yourself highly. You got to put yourself in a, you got to put respect on your own name, right? So it's like you feel, yeah, the Emperor with the Knight of Wands. Okay, the Emperor feels very highly of himself. The Knight of Wands, though, is like, again, there's any of energy of something trying to drag you out, right? Be careful of like confrontations. You may need to restrain yourself in some sort of way, hold yourself back, or um, like your power, your strength, and you know how to unleash it, unlock it. So you have to be very conscious of that. Okay, so be careful with like aggression, right? Because something could be definitely with this devil here in the beginning with the Seven of Wands. It's like something is trying to get you out of place. Something here could feel um, like it's off-putting. Okay, something here that you don't like happens, and maybe you want to say something about it, right? Maybe you feel like you should, but in reality you can just hold your tongue and do something. Like, you don't have to even engage, right? You don't have to engage in something that is gonna knock you off of your place. That's gonna make you feel like you had to waste energy somewhere that it wasn't worth it. You know what I mean? So if the devil comes knocking, you could stop that. Like, and that is that. Yeah, the eight of swords is here. Somebody is trying to get in your head, and they can't. Somebody's trying to get you to do something against. I don't want to say against your will, but that's what I'm saying. It's almost like against what you really want to do. They're trying to drag you out. They're trying to misdirect you. They're trying to misguide you in some sort of way. Okay. Somebody could be inviting you out to something, but you don't feel right about it. Something's telling you otherwise. Follow that gut feeling. Do not go to something where in your mind you like, you know what? I just don't. Man, I don't want to go. If you keep telling yourself that, don't go. Don't do it. Right? This is that type of energy with this devil here with the Seven of Wands. Something here is like waiting for you to be slipping. All right. And if you slip, then you're going to get caught. You're going to fall into the trap. All right. But you got to be quicker than that. You got to be smarter than that. You got to sense what's happening. You got to feel it within your gut. Right. Like, this don't feel right here. Something feels off. I'm not doing it. Okay. I'm walking away. I'm going in another direction. I'm going to try something else because this doesn't feel right. Okay. And this is where that emperor has to play chess. Okay. The emperor has his chess piece. He's looking at everything that's happening around, all the different signs, the symbols, the moves, the actions people are making, every paying attention to everything so that they don't get caught slipping. They got to look at their next move with that chess piece. You got to be 10 steps ahead of a situation here. With this Knight of Wands, anything can pop off, but I feel like you have control of what can happen, all right? And it's all about you choosing, the right path, yes, but following your instinct. Following your instinct. I feel like something could happen, and in a moment you might react to it in a way you don't want to, but you catch yourself right away. You catch yourself in a moment, right? You say, "Oh my God, yes, 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 let's do this," or somebody gets into an altercation and you start to fight back too, and then you like, "Hold up, this is like I'm literally seeing somebody in the midst of something, and they like, this is a test. I see what's happening. Let me like, it's like it can't really mess with you in that way because you see it in the moment of it happening. Okay, you may sense it beforehand, but even if you get caught up in something, I feel like you only get caught up for a second. You're not falling into the trap. Okay, don't fall for the trap. Somebody thinks that they are smarter than you, that they could do something better than you. Let them think that. It's like, I don't care. I'm not about to prove myself to you. Like, what the hell? It's not how this works. I don't got to do any of that. You have the Ten of Cups. You have the Knight of Cups. There's something else here that feels better for you, right? You being picky at this time. The Ten of Cups and the Knight of Cups. It can be very picky energy, right? Who is he inviting? Who is he giving his love to, his heart to? Who is he opening up to? Who is he holding space for? That's what the Knight of Cups is doing. Okay? What are you holding space for? Who's this? You have the King of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Ace of Swords. Okay? If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. If right? The heart and the mind here are working together, and it's working all for the pocket. It's all working for the but like, again, this is something here that it does not feel right. It doesn't make sense, and you're doing something here that is actually counteracting it. So if something here is trying to interrupt or stop you or get you out of place, put you in a space where you don't like being, you have the right to like dominate that energy so that it's not controlling you. All right. And you don't have to go anywhere that you don't want to go. Right. I feel like somebody here wants to maybe stay home, or they have another plan. There's another option for them to do something that's actually more fulfilling, more suitable, more aligned and in path with what they want. Right. What you got going on for you, what your goal is. Okay. This is not time to just get entangled in energies that will bring you down. Right. Like that type of thing where somebody is they got all the best things happening for them. They got all the scholarships, all the things, and then something crazy happens and that takes away everything, right? It's just like something that can be going in the right direction and something tries to take all of that away from them. But it's all about choice, right? In that moment, it's about choice, about how, you really thinking about your life. You really thinking about a mature sense of like, is this really worth it? And if it's not, then you got to make an adult decision here. All right, on how you want to do something. Don't let anybody get into your head. Don't let anybody. I feel like somebody's definitely trying to get you on the same page as them, or if they're upset, they want you to be upset. Just because they're going to something, they want you to be going. But something may happen at a place and you're not supposed to be there. Maybe they were, but not you. You know what I mean? It's like, all right, I'm not ride or die type of energy. The Emperor is like, I'm ride or die for what I got going on, not for what you got going on. All right, all right. Yeah, know what I mean? So, all right, so let's get some more messages here. This is interesting. I feel like you giving somebody the side eye. Somebody could just be trying to make something sound real good, and it's like you looking at them like that shit don't make no damn sense. And you don't get away from me with that. Right? Somebody's a little delusional here. Somebody doesn't see the whole picture. Somebody doesn't see the error of something or the negative side of something or something like that. And Yeah, don't follow them down that path. That's all I see. All right. Driving. Be careful who you're driving with. If you have a car, drive your own car. If you're going somewhere, know how to get there and get back on your own. All right. Don't rely on nobody else. But also, this talks about, it says, live your life as you drive. Don't plan too far ahead. Okay, so the chess moves here. Also, with that, you have to look at what's happening in the moment and you have to look ahead. All right, so you can have a destination of where you're going, but there's a journey to that destination. So you have to pay attention to that journey as well. All right, and it says the Black Library. Don't believe everything that you read. So somebody again could be driving you down the wrong path. Somebody could be showing you the wrong way. Somebody could be telling you something and not telling you the full story. Or yeah, so it's like this person's like, I got it. Let me show you. I know how to do it. Or believe me, trust me. And it's like, no, don't do that. Do not do that. Gambling. I spoke about that, right? So it says, how good of a poker player are you? Okay. You may be, this could be somebody also here who doesn't know how to say no to something. They keep going, keep going, keep going until everything just falls apart, right? That type of gambling energy. Um, where you really gotta pay attention. Like, am I going down this road too far? Or have I gone too far with this? Is this, you know what I mean? Um, you gotta look at somebody else's too, their habits about something. All right. You can get a lot from somebody if you notice their patterns. If you notice the pattern when you gamble, that's a good way to win. It's by noticing the patterns on the board. All right. And you'll be ahead. All right. So pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to what's being presented to you. Pay attention to all the information that is you have available and that you don't have available. Right? If something doesn't add up, it doesn't make sense, then why are you gonna keep going toward that to try to get something that is not guaranteed or it's not, in your best interest or something like that. So pay attention. All right, let me keep saying that. Pay attention. Um, where's my deck? I might have put it away. I got too many cards, guys. I don't know where my deck is. I don't know. I think I might have put it back in the box. I don't know. Let's see. What's this driving here? Who has the wheel? Who's taking charge? Who's in the passenger seat? All right. You have somebody in the passenger seat or something, and you're trying to go a particular way. You have a direction that you are going, but somebody is here in your ear telling you, no, don't go that way. Go this way. Go this way. And they're like, no, I'm telling you, I know what I'm doing. Leave me alone. Oh my God. So somebody here is annoying the hell out of somebody else in this drive, in this ride, on this journey. You have moving on, all right? You're trying to move forward, but it's like something here seems like it keeps interrupting maybe at times, or like you get an inch, but then you gotta stop and then you gotta, like you move for an hour. Put it like that. Let's say that. You move for an hour, but then you gotta stop for a half hour. All right, it's like you get a little further and then you gotta stop. That's what I'm seeing here. So something is definitely the moving on card is something you're trying to no longer make a problem. You're trying to, there doesn't need to be an interference. Triumph, more movement. Okay, so you breaking through an obstacle. Okay, something here is coming to the light, coming to the surface, coming to also speed things up. All right, you may get some sort of missing piece of a puzzle. The number 13 is here twice, and the number 7 is here twice. Okay. I'm hearing some type of inspired action. You have partnerships and alliances that came out, and also the solar plexus chakra. Okay, so definitely a gamble with that. You're taking some sort of gamble. You're trusting your gut feeling that something is going to work for you. That something like you know your own path. The number 6 is also here. All right, 6, 7, and 13, which equals 13. 6 and 7. So that pattern of numbers could be important. But the solar plexus talks about being very outspoken, or like how you show up places. Okay, so you may be showing up in a certain way that is beneficial for you, right? You're doing something here. It's like you're putting on the suit. You're putting on that I don't want to say the mask, but it's like a mask of success. Of I trust myself. I can do anything. Right. It's very like I'm thinking highly of myself. I'm thinking in a high spirit. I'm very optimistic about this. Okay, this new beginning is at the bottom as well. Okay, so it's good. It's good. Then a fresh start. But the number 13 is about transformation, right? Harmony with the 6 and 7 is the lessons. So you're coming into the spiritual lessons, the physical lessons, the emotional lessons, all of that. You've reached some sort of milestone here, where the rocky road will become smooth. Okay, so trust that. Trust that's happening for you. All right. Let's see what signs and planets come out here. We have domination, right? That's that energy I spoke about with something trying to like kind of take over something here, right? This could be religion. You have Sagittarius and Mars. This could be a religious factor or somebody who just feels like they maybe you owe them something and they have the upper hand over you. Okay, you're moving out of situations like that, right? If you owe someone something, then you're going to be able to pay off that debt so that they don't have anything over your head. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So there's something here about you getting the dominance back in your life in a situation where you don't feel the pressure, you don't feel the worry so much about something. All right, I don't know, or having to answer to someone. All right, there's some type of dominant force in your life that's leaving. Let's put it like that. All right, there's a dominant force in your life that is moving. Publicity. Okay, this is Jupiter and Leo. So being seen, you're putting yourself out there. I feel like I'm getting motorcycle energy. I don't know why, but a motorcycle is coming to mind here. Probably because it's with this chariot card with that horse. This almost looks like she's riding on something here, right? She's at the top on. She's a star. Okay, so you may be getting a lot of recognition. People may be starting to notice you. You coming out of the shadows. Okay. There may be a highlight on something here that's very popular. So pay attention to that about things being popular, like following trends. Okay, you don't have to follow trends, but there may be something that becomes very trendy that you start to pick up on, or something here that attracts you. Okay, let me get one more for the collective. What's going on for the collective with this gambling energy? You have the loss. Okay, so somebody has took a gamble on something, um, but you have it with good luck. So I'm just seeing that it's like this lost energy is like I've come to my wits end. I've come to the end of a situation, and whatever is dropped off and lost when I make this gamble, when I take this route, when I do this thing, I don't have nothing. I'm not attached to it. I don't feel bad. I don't feel like whatever. You see that dominance, right? Something here again that had dominance over you, you now have dominance over it with this bird eating the caucus, right? So you've gained back your confidence, you gained back your momentum, you gain back what you need here, right? You haven't really lost anything. You just had to overcome some things, and that's that. All right. So some type of choice that you make here with the Libra and Mars. Okay, this is Saturn and Pisces. So what is lost will just be lost. You'll make up for the lost time, the lost whatever. Everything that you lost, believe me, you're gonna make it back with better. All right. This was a good choice though for you not to follow something. The power is here. You control your power. You control your image. You control your story. You control how things happen for you, what direction you go in. Okay, this is the moon in Scorpio. Okay, you have control over that aspect of yourself, how it is portrayed, right? How it shows up. People can perceive it as they want, but you have the control. It's not like somebody got a battery in your back and they can just flip the switch on and off. They shouldn't. They can't. They can't stop you. They can't interrupt you. They can't direct you. They can't make you. All right. Caution. This is what is this? Mercury in Virgo. All right. That energy of a lot of stuff here. Again, the loss that you have here with this caution energy is like all of that madness that you had attacks you, it just drops. That's what I'm saying. Like it just kind of goes away. The scene, the power gets flipped. It's a reversal of some sort. Where someone else was on top, now I feel like again you're on top now. You're taking the reins of control here. Okay, so understand that you may have given up your power just a smidget, and that little smidget was enough to let you recognize and realize where you may have made some sort of you didn't use proper discernment how you should have, and now you got to go back and be like, hold up, let me snatch this back, let me take this back because somebody thought otherwise. Okay, all right, I'm gonna get a few of these cards and then we're gonna wrap it up for this message. What's the messages? What's the keywords for the collective? Take these messages as they resonate. Okay. You have vacation, local or foreign. So taking a break from something, letting your hair down, enjoying the sun, enjoying the activities that's happening around you. I feel like you need a break from something that you've been going at it for a while. You just need to take a little breather. All right, you need to clean up, right? So it says clean up your mess, whatever, you're going. This vacation gives you a time to put yourself back together, okay? And nosy people, so people may be questioning you. Don't give them no information, all right? Keep what you got going on to yourself. Everybody don't need to be in your business, okay? Word may spread about certain things, but you just taking your time. You're not rushing. You're not, this energy of publicity. I can never say the word, and power. Like I said, you control the time. You control how you're seen. You control your presence. You control your image. So people may be pressing you to do something, and you're like, you know what? I'm not ready. I'll be there when I get there. I'll do it when I do. It's like that type of thing. Like you don't feel that pressure from somebody. All right. Karma served. You win. Hey, yes, we're winning out here. We ain't losing. Number 24. Okay, which equals a 6. Harmony. And it says think before you act. I spoke about that, right? Not letting somebody drag you out, not letting things happen and you react so fast that you're like, God damn it, right? So recognizing when something is BS, recognizing when something is a test, recognizing it, okay? So think before you make any false moves with this gambling energy. Did you pay attention to everything before you say, you know what I mean? We have the Emperor energy here. Emperor came out. It sure did. Okay, so the Emperor is here twice, showing up. You are the boss. You're in charge of your life. You're in charge of what happens. Okay, there isn't many people that can tell you what to do. Maybe your mama, maybe your grandma, but there ain't many people that can tell you what to do. You're going to do it your way regardless, okay? And I feel like you're willing at this point, at this time, you may have followed other people's lead so much that you're willing to take your own risk at this time and see how it happens for you. Because when you've been taking other people's ways and advice and things, hasn't worked out for you as well as it, how you have wanted to. But maybe if you did it your way, maybe if you, stopped and thought, was that a smart decision for me to follow that? All right, number 26, which is an 8, karma manifestation. Okay. We got cinnamon. Yes, healing, prosperity, protection, purify, and success. Okay. Birds of a feather. They flock together, so don't, this energy of the death and the rebirth with that, be careful here because you don't want to be a part of nobody else's downfall, all right? This rebirth, though, is getting me that you're growing a new set of wings. You're going in your own direction, all right? A sense of independence here for you. Life after death, and then you have Taurus, so you're definitely cultivating a new lifestyle for yourself, more luxurious, more appropriate for you, right? More appeasing to you. Taurus is about comfort. You may have been living uncomfortable. Something about your situation, your work, your life, your love, your whatever it was uncomfortable. But this is the point after that, now when you're in that Taurus energy where you can make the comfort, you get the comfort. All right? You get the pleasures of life. We have Aquarius, and your mind is free to do whatever you want. It's eccentricity is the word I just heard with Aquarius. Protect your peace and your space. Yes, I'm an Aquarius, so I'm going to take Pay attention to that. I'm gonna protect my peace and protect my space. Ain't nobody coming in to mess me up. All right. I like my original crazy kooky thoughts. I like doing it my way. All right. And with that Taurus energy in Aquarius, I like doing it my way because it feels comfortable to me. All right. This is what I feel is luxurious. This is what I feel is the right direction. This is what you understand me? No problem, Julie. You're welcome. Prayer and meditation here. So make sure that you keep praying and meditating. All right. It's important every day. I don't care if you do it once a week, but make sure you set time out to pour back into all the influences that are working on your side. Let me just say it like that, right? All the influences, physical, spiritual, whatever, that's working in your favor. Okay? If you've been praying hard, believe me, your miracles are unlocking. New talent unlocked, and don't believe the hype. Don't believe everything that you read. The Black Library. And this says don't believe the hype. Somebody wants to be, like I said, bigger than what they are. And this isn't you. I'm not getting that as you, but there's somebody around you who has a bigger head than they should. All right? I don't know. Somebody thinks they're better than you and they're not. Like nobody is, yeah, whatever. Anyway, don't accept it. You have July, so there's something that's coming up in the month of July, where somebody may be hyping up a situation, but it look smoke and mirrors. So in July, there's some type of falsehoods coming out, right? The truth is coming to light. Something here, look, ooh, the Empress wanted to come out, the Empress energy. So it could be coming from a female, right? Where you have to be like not so easily influenced. Let me say that with this Empress energy, because there's something here where the Empress is can be influenced easily. And also she influences others as well. That Emperor energy is like, if the influence doesn't feel right, if it's not of my own thinking, my own original thought, if it's not, it's like, if it's not mine, I don't want it. If it's not made for me, I don't want it. Okay? That's it. Something here is there's a lot of smoke and mirrors behind something. Don't believe the hype. Something can make, I just heard something is coming to visit and it's not real. Okay? They said aliens was coming. They not real, guys. Don't be so easily influenced by the bullshit that is happening in the world right now. Don't be so easily dragged in. You have a whole nother understanding of how this planet works, I think, and you need to not be influenced by what is going to show you lies. Okay? Wow. All right. That went left real quick, so it's resonating. I'm telling you, this message was a good message. Yes, it is. I'm happy I came on. We got number 14, which is a 5. So something is changing. The butterfly, yeah. So something is changing, but you're not supposed to change with it. Okay. The butterfly phase and no. Because I feel like, again, whatever this is trying to influence you in the wrong way. So you are a butterfly in your own right. You don't have to follow nobody else's pattern, right? You don't got to move when nobody else tells you to move. All right, you don't got to do it how nobody else is telling you to do it. Do it your goddamn way and be happy with that. Okay, be happy with that. That's that. So you are a butterfly, but there's other butterflies around you. Don't think that their wings are prettier than yours. Don't think that they bloomed a little quicker than you. Don't think that, well, I'm just a caterpillar. I don't even know what type of butterfly I'm supposed to be. So what? Okay, just so what? That's how it goes. All right, thank you. You like my bracelet? I appreciate you. So that is the message, guys. I really do hope it resonates. Okay. I'm gonna get Zoltar. I'm gonna get Zoltar. One message from Zoltar, and then we're really gonna wrap it up. I feel like Zoltar needs to come out with this energy that we got going on. Please clarify the message that we have. What is it that the collective needs to know? What is it you want to talk to them about, Zoltar? There's a snake. Somebody's about to step on a snake. Do you see that? Wow. All right. It says, restless feet may walk into a snake pit. Although downtime certainly is important to have, too much of it can be venomous. Your idle hands and feet may lead you into a pit of temptation and problems. Be careful of your free time and find a healthy balance between work and leisure this month. I started off this message talking about the free time that we have and how we utilize it. We could have downtime, but what are you doing in that downtime? Are you just sitting there? Are you wasting time? Are you letting this snake slither up on you to bite you? Are you just not paying attention? Because, like, you get what I'm saying? Like, this is definitely fitting. The lucky numbers are 41, 7, 13, 40, 42, and 6. 7, 13, 6. And I spoke about those. And 24 came out here, but 42 is there. But whatever, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more. Have a good weekend, guys. And I appreciate you for being here with me on this lovely Saturday. I'll talk to you later. Deuces. Bye.